What's up? So this video is about LeBron James had that barbershop show on HBO. And I'm just gonna come right to it, talk about black athlete is held differently than a white athlete. Duh. Because when you're a black athlete, you're treated like a superhero. Because it's just like Pino and Do the Right Thing when he said that, Magic Johnson, he said superhero, talking about that Superman mindset. They expect you to like be this incredible athlete. And when you're playing or you're entertaining, you're not really black. But when you set off there, like they did to LeBron James's house in Brentwood, where they put the N word there, they let you know what you are about. So he was just telling the truth. Maybe for some people, and maybe some of his words was a bit coarse, but I know he was trying to relate. That's how he talk in the bars. That's how people in the streets, put it there. But the thing is this: it's loud and clear that he's a black man, African American man, when he's not playing basketball. And when he's in his everyday life, he's just considered, which we all are. Let's not cut the chase. America's a very racist country, and they still look at black people as inferior, and they still got chained and lineage to slavery. Because if they didn't, they would share in more than 40 acres and a mule. They would share in America's triumphs and also successes. It would be one nation. It's not. It's a divide and conquer. And it's also, always looking at the black brute athlete from the plantation about how much they can, go run that mile, boy, go run that, go do that. It's not. Well, LeBron James should have gotten offered some ownership of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's be real. He should have gotten offered it. Just like Michael Jordan should have been offered ownership of the Chicago Bulls. Magic Johnson should have gotten a real offer from the LA Lakers. I can go on. The plantation mindset doesn't allow that to happen because the black athlete is seen there as the buck to entertain and but you're right, white athletes are never held to like, you're never going to hear anyone come, and I think Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback I've ever seen. He's one of the greatest football players, period, I've ever seen. But you ain't never heard nobody go up to Tom Brady about how come you don't speak out on social issues? How come you was cool with Trump? How come How come you don't? How come you're not? Because white athletes have privilege, just like white America has privilege. And LeBron James hit that home talking about, and he said, and the only thing I tell you like this: if Sprite takes away or these companies take away my endorsements, you know, well, how is that? Because you're endorsed because they think of you as a product seller first, and you're safe. Safe. They don't invest money in people they don't think they can make money with. That's how it works in corporate America when it's black. That's how it goes. Black athletes have to be like pristine, clean, no caffeine. Okay, and there's a double standard. Black athletes have to be like historically great. Then we see some money in you, then we're gonna work with you. You know. So LeBron is hip enough to know that he's a great talent, has had a great career, etc. But it comes with a price because they want the imagery of him who's African American, but they don't want the African American experience. And Jackie Robinson spoke out about it. Muhammad Ali spoke out about it. Jack Johnson spoke out about it. It's been there. Bill Russell to this day will tell you stories. As Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will as well. So LeBron James hit the truth, and it's not easy, but he's still a black man at the end of the day. And that's the thing that I applaud about him, letting it be known that I am black, I'm proud, and I ain't afraid to tell the world about it. And if you don't want to give me your money, you ain't got to give me your money. But I'm not going to sit here and be, when people, black lives are getting killed by these polices, and also discrimination in places, discrimination, bank loans, car loans, etc., just to live here in this country, you know, because that's the reality. So I applaud what LeBron James did because I do feel that he's one of those voices that has spoken out on these social issues that need to be dealt with. that they haven't even been scrapped the surface. And why Colin Kaepernick, who's better than half of them turkeys that are lining up at quarterback, which that's a whole nother topic, but that's the politics involved. So props to LeBron James talking about why black athletes as opposed to white athletes in the double standard, because it is a double standard. It's a society standard. It's like you got to be all prim proper and we'll edify you. But when you're not on the TV or you're not in front of us, you're just another you know what. That's how they treat us, and that's a fact. And I want that message to be loud and clear. And I'm out.